I want you guys to know what you have to do to get Bankai, Vollstandig, or even to become a Quincy. So in today's video, I am making a update 1 Project Mugetsu beginner guide, or basically guide, or whatever you want to call it. So first off, update 1 consists of Quincy's, 2 new Vollstandigs, or Vollstandigs in general. They finally added Vollstandigs to the game. The 2 Vollstandigs in the game currently are Death Dealing and Explosion. There's 30 new drops, there's raids, there's arena/ranked, there's new titles in the game, kind of like Project Slayers. New bosses, you have the Quincy bosses, the Tormenta bosses, Volcanic bosses, etc, just new bosses in general. You have Bankai, Kamishini, Rijin Jakas, and Getsus and Manzaka, Hirenmaru. You have other public events that will happen in the server like Capture the Flag, Hogoku Conquest, King of the Hill. He also remade mobile aiming. There's a game mode hub, which I actually didn't check out yet, and there's new codes, so I'm just going to post all of the new codes on my screen, so if you want to go use those codes, go on ahead. And then of course there are new clans. So you have the Yuru clan, you have the Zaraki clan, the Sosuke clan, the Yuash clan, Cypher, and I think like 2 more clans, I don't remember. And then of course you have Bankai. Now in this video, I'm going to be telling you how you can become a Quincy, how to get Vollstandig, and how to get your Bankai, as those are the 3 main things that is important in update 1 Project Mugetsu. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to become a Quincy. So basically you have to be a human. If you're already a Soul Reaper or a rank card, you can buy the slot game pass and just make a new slot, or you can go on alt account, whatever you want to do. I don't really care, just make sure you're human. The Katakura town map got revamped, so you're definitely not going to be familiar with it, but you have these icons on your screen to tell you what to do. So the blue one is Soul Reaper, the red one is if you want to become an rank card, or aka the hollow grind, and then of course this one, which looks like the Quincy medallion, is the one where you want to go to become a Quincy. So first step is to become a human, either by, I don't know, resetting your slot or buying a slot game pass. Just become a human, bro. Now I'm going to tell you guys, becoming a Quincy is not the same as becoming a Soul Reaper or an rank card. To become a Quincy, there's a little quest line that you have to do. It's not that hard, to be honest, but I mean, it could be a little time consuming. I know some of you guys are going to be like, yo, do you recommend becoming a Quincy? Yes, I actually recommend becoming a Quincy if you want to become a Quincy. But basically, go to this guy near the hospital and you talk to him and he gives you a quest. For the first quest, you have to find the key to the door inside of the hospital, and then you have to read the Quincy book. So to get the key, you just kill these Soul Reapers that are in front of the hospital. So I mean, basically this Soul Reaper, that Soul Reaper, it's like a 60 or 70% chance that they drop the key. It's like really easy to get. So yeah, you have to do this quest line as a human. Now if you don't have the fist equipped, just go press M, go to inventory, and get your fist out. To make my life easier, I'm actually just going to boost my mastery real quick. All right, so my fist mastery is max. Wow, that is lag. This might be a little harder for you if your fist mastery isn't max. What I recommend doing is, oh, my animations are broken. Okay, what I recommend doing, oh, these guys have Shikai by the way, but anyways, what I recommend doing is probably like getting a friend or something to help you if you're having trouble killing these NPCs. They're not that hard to kill, but I can see it being a little bit annoying or difficult if you have like 0 fist mastery. But basically you just kill this Soul Reaper, you pick up this key, and then you head inside of the hospital. All right, so the door, I'm pretty sure is, if you enter the hospital, you just go to the right. I'm pretty sure it's this door. Now the key is going to be in your inventory. You press M, you get the key out from your inventory, you equip it. Now you take the key out and you just interact with the door by E, then you interact with the book, and it sends you into a dialogue. You read the dialogue, or you just, I don't know, skip the dialogue, whatever you want to do. All right, after you read the book, you take the key out again, exit out, and you go back to the fresh NPC. Now you don't have to go to the fresh NPC, but I just like to go to the fresh NPC. I've already told you what to do. All right, bet. Now that is step 1 of the Quincy quest line. The next thing you got to do is you got to talk to this NPC that is behind the hospital. So now let's go behind the hospital. All right, I'm behind the hospital. You will see this NPC dressed in all green, and his name is Dota. You just interact with this NPC. You talk to this NPC. He gives you a quest, and now you want to say yes. If you say yes, he'll teleport you to Hueco Mundo. Oh, I'm sorry, he doesn't give you a quest, but you want to talk to this NPC. You have to talk to this NPC, and you say yes. He'll teleport you to Hueco Mundo. Now you have to go to Hueco Mundo, and you have to find an NPC by the name of Tyrone. All right, so now I'm in Hueco Mundo. The first thing you want to do once you're in Hueco Mundo is you want to look for this rib cage. I call this place the rib cage because I mean it literally looks like a rib cage, but it's basically just like a bunch of rock formation or whatever. All right, so once you found this rib cage, you want to look for staircases. Now there's 2 different staircases. There is one over there behind that hill, and then there's another one over there. Now if you're going in this direction and you start to see this NPC named Dalu, you know you're in the wrong spot and you want to go completely the opposite direction. Alright, now we found the staircases. You don't actually want to go up the staircase. Instead, you want to take a hard right here, and you just want to keep on traveling in this direction. All right, now eventually you'll see an NPC that has a white exclamation mark above their head, and his name is Dante. Now if you find the Dante NPC, you basically found the cave. So Dante NPC, the cave is literally right over there. So you just want to go over here in this direction and climb these little stairs. And boom, we found the cave. Now you want to enter the cave, obviously, and talk to this NPC named Tyrone. All right, so after you talk to Tyrone, he'll give you a quest, and basically what you have to do is find a hollow, anyone that is highlighted on your screen, and kill them. I'm pretty sure it's like a 70 or 60% chance that they drop their mask. Once they drop their mask, you pick up the mask, and you go back to Tyrone and you talk to Tyrone. So quickly, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna kill this hollow, and then I'm gonna go back to Tyrone. Like I said before, if you're having issues or troubles killing NPCs like your hollows or your soul rippers, you can get a friend to help you with it. All right, so that's done. The NPC dropped my hollow mask. I'm just going to pick up the hollow mask, like bruh. All right, hollow mask acquired. Ooh, I got some XP from that. Nice. And now you want to go back to Tyrone. Alright, so now that we're back at Tyrone, you want to get the mask out. You can press M, go in your inventory, equip the mask. Now get it out, hold it out, talk to Tyrone. Now basically this is the confirmation of if you want to become a Quincy or not. You say yes. So once you say yes, he'll teleport you to Wandenrich, and in Wandenrich you have to find your majesty. So you watch, or his majesty is actually in a cave. He's not in the castle, and the cave is actually really easy to find as the map isn't that big. So I'm gonna show you exactly where the cave is. All right, so in Wandenrich there's a couple places that you can spawn. I've spawned actually right next to the cave, so if you're lucky you'll spawn right next to the cave, which is right here. But if you didn't spawn next to the cave, if you go in that direction, the castle is in that direction, literally right in front of me. So if you find the castle, turn around, go literally a full 180 the opposite direction. There's a little town here. You want to go to the back of the town, and the cave is literally right here. It's such a small map. It is really easy to find. If you're a visual learner, I'll just show it to you. All right, so let's say I spawn right here. Like I said before, the castle is right here. You want to make a full 180, go completely the opposite direction of the castle, go through the town, go behind the town, behind this building right here, and the cave is literally right there. All right, boys, so once you're in the cave, Uwatch will be waiting for you. All right, so once you made it to Uwatch, all you have to do is talk to him. You can skip the dialogue, read the dialogue, says a bunch of bullshit, but basically he gives you a bottle of blood to drink, and he teleports you back to KT, Karakura town. Now you just gotta wait a couple seconds for him to teleport you. It might take, I don't know, like 20 seconds, 15 seconds. It might take a minute. I don't know why it takes this long, but yeah, it'll teleport you eventually. All right, but back in KT, now you want to go to your inventory and get the bottle of blood out, equip it onto your hotbar, and now this is the part where you might become a Quincy or you might fail. So becoming a Quincy is actually an 80% chance, and the first time I did it, which it wasn't on this slot, I did it on another slot, I actually failed. So you can definitely fail this, but yeah, I'll tell you what to do if you fail. Let's see if I fail. I'm gonna drink the bottle of blood. Bro, I failed again. What the hell? What is my luck? Dude, it's an 80. I literally don't understand. This is the second time I'm failing the quest. Like literally this, bro. Okay, anyways, I'm literally speechless right now, but if you fail, you have to redo the quest. Now, you don't have to redo 100% of it, and you basically completed all of the hard parts, so all you really have to do is just a bunch of talking. So the first thing you want to do is go back to the NPC that is behind the hospital. My goodness, bro. I can't believe I failed that. Like, what the hell? Alright, so we're at the NPC behind the hospital. By the way, for future reference, this is the same NPC that's going to help you get your Vollstandig, so make sure you remember where he is. But basically, you want to talk to this NPC again and tell him to teleport you back to Hueco because we need a teleporter back to Wandenrich, and the only person to teleport us to Wandenrich is Tyrone. Alright, we're back in Wanden. Now, basically, find Tyrone again. I've already showed you how to find Tyrone. If you missed a part of me showing you where Tyrone is, skip back or just go back to the beginning of the video and just watch where I'm showing you where to go for Tyrone. Alright, so you want to get the hollow mask out again, talk to Tyrone, say yes once more, he'll teleport you back to Wandenrich. Alright, once you spawn in Wandenrich, go to the cave and talk to his majesty. You probably already guessed what you have to do after this. After you talk to your majesty, you get teleported back to KT. You obtain Uwatch's blood, you drink Uwatch's blood, and you pray that you become a Quincy. And don't fail again. Because this is my second time failing, by the way, so I'm pretty sure some of you guys are definitely going to fail this, because there's absolutely no way I failed this 2 times. There's like no way. 80%? How do you fail an 80% chance? How? Alright, so let's see if I fail or not. Oh my god. There's no way! Bro, what the? This guy said beat my record of 7 fails. What the heck? Dude, it's absolutely... I'm in disbelief right now. I cannot believe this shit is 80%. Alright, I got Uwatch's blood a 4th time. So let's see if I get Let's see if I get Quincy or not. Do I fail this thing? No! What? Alright, you watch. Round 5, bro. What the hell? Give me your goddamn blood, bro. I don't know what kind of blood you giving me, but that shit is spoiled. That shit is not working. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this game is doomed. Yeah, this game is doomed, bro. Yeah, this game is doomed. You watch his blood. Alright, let's see what happens. Do I fail or not? Oh, finally! It took me 5 tries. Oh, I'm so ugly, bro. What the hell? Only 5 tries. Not to mention you lose 5 levels every time. But anyway, that is basically how you become a Quincy. If you want a Quincy showcase on all the moves and etc, you should watch my Becoming Quincy video as I showcase all of the moves. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how to get Vollstandig, aka Schrift in this game. Schrift and Vollstandig is, I'm pretty sure, the same thing in this game. And if I'm not mistaken, it's your Bankai equivalence to Shikai. Oh, this dance is kind of cold, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I see myself. I'm feeling myself. Pause. So remember that one NPC that is behind the hospital? Yeah, you gotta go to him. Alright, so you go to this NPC and you talk to this NPC. I see you're back and you're an actual Quincy now, blah blah blah, skip all the dialogue, say yes, and he gives you a quest. So with this quest that he gives you, you have to kill 35 players that already has Shikai. So 35 Soul Reaper players that has already obtained Shikai. It doesn't matter if they're max level or not, they have to have Shikai. Which, this isn't really necessarily a hard quest to do, but it can be time consuming finding the players that already has Shikai and killing them. But yeah, good luck, kill 35. And I'm a little bit lazy to do that, so I'm just gonna hop on my other slot, which has already completed that quest. But basically, after you've completed that quest, you've killed 35 Soul Reapers, aka Shinigamis, that has already obtain Shikai, you will automatically get the medallion. Now, the medallion is not for stealing bankais. You cannot steal bankais in this game. What the medallion is for is actually to teleport you to a trivia obby, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But it's basically the next step to getting Vollstandig. Alright, so I'm on my other slot. After you kill 35 Soul Reaper players with Shikai, you will obtain this in your inventory, and you basically just want to equip it. After you get this, you get it out in your hotbar and you click and it says success teleporting. Now this will teleport you to a Quincy's mind. Now basically in this, you have to answer trivia questions and do an obby. Now you have 4 seconds to answer a trivia question correctly. If you answer incorrectly or if the timer runs out, the traps doesn't disable. So as you can see here, you have exploding lightning and you have arrows. Now it's almost damn near impossible to do the obby with all these traps activated, so you have to do the trivia questions, and you have like 8 trivia questions to go through, and there's like over 50 questions in the game that's like RNG and it's randomized. So it is actually really hard to memorize all of the questions and the answers to those questions, but you just got to do your best. So I don't even know this, like control time. No, I got it incorrect. Like, there's so much. So I have a list of not all of the trivia questions, but I don't know, maybe like the majority of the trivia questions and the answers to those questions right here. I will leave this in the description of the video so you can copy and paste this or whatever. But to be honest, it is not really helpful because, like I said, you have 4 seconds, which means you have 4 seconds to answer a trivia question, and it could be one of these. And this is not all of the trivia questions, so you might not even find the question that you're looking for or the answer to the question that you're looking for in this. This is only the majority of the questions, so this is pretty much useless, but if you want it, I'll leave it in the description of the video. Now, if you fail a trivia question, you cannot retake it. You actually have to do the obby or die or start over or whatever, but I guess you might as well try to do the obby. But as you can see, the freaking arrows just like stop you. It's really hard to do. It's like a really annoying obby. And then of course it puts you on a 12-minute cooldown, so you can't try again until 12 minutes, which is just really annoying. I myself am still working on trying to beat the obby. Yeah, hopefully I can beat the obby because the obby is really difficult. Anyways, at the end of the obby, once you finally beat the obby and you beat all the trivia questions, you now have to fight a boss, which is basically a Vollstandig boss. If you die, you have to redo the entire obby all over again and the trivia questions. So make sure you do not die in the boss fight. Pretty much that's it. After you beat the boss, you get your Vollstandig. Yeah, there's no meditating for Quincy's to get Vollstandig, which is amazing. Like, if you try to press N or M or K or anything else, you literally cannot meditate. But that is that's pretty much how you get Vollstandig. Boy, what the hell? This guy has Vollstandig. Oh, that's so cool. This guy said E, the explosion. Yo, zesty. What the hell? Ew. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how to get Bankai, and I'm I'm just completely, oh my gosh, alright, but I get it, you're cool, you have a Vollstandig. Oh, that's kind of broken. Hold on, oh my gosh. Yo, there's no way he tracked me in the box. Bro, this thing block works too? What the? That's OP. Nah, Quincy's OP, bro. Get the shit off me. As you guys might guess, yes, you need 75 mastery, meditation mastery. So go on ahead, press K and see where your meditation mastery is at. So mine is at 180, but you need 75, which can be very painful. It's a very long grind to get 75 mastery for meditation. But if you don't have your Shikai, you have to get your Shikai first, which is I think at like 20 mastery or something like that. I don't remember. After you get 75 mastery, this will display. It'll basically say fight Zanpakuto for Bankai, and you click that and it'll teleport you to another server. Getting a Bankai is a very simple concept. It's way more simple than getting Vollstandig, but it's still difficult. I'm not gonna lie. They're both pretty hard to do and time consuming. So for the Bankai fight, it's literally the same thing as your Shikai fight, but you might have guessed already. Basically every Bleach game does this. You have to pick up the right sword, and there's over like 100 swords in this one map. So you pick up this sword, you attack the NPC with the sword until the sword breaks, and you keep on doing this over and over and over again until you find the right sword. Now you can use moves, and the moves will help break the sword as well. But usually for the sake of this video, I'm just M1ing him. So as you can see, my sword broke. I'm gonna go get another sword. I'm gonna M1 him. Oh my gosh, don't do that, don't do that. Get up again, M1 him. I don't have any moves equipped right now, and I don't plan on equipping any moves, but I would suggest equipping a move. All right, so my sword broke again. I'm gonna get another sword, and you basically keep doing this over and over and over and over again until you find the right sword. Now the thing is, you might kill the boss before you find the right sword. I know it took some people like 20 tries to try and get the right sword, because usually they killed the boss before they can find the right sword. It's not about killing the boss, it's more about finding the right sword then killing the boss. If you kill the boss before you find the right sword, then you just lose the entire thing and you have to redo it, which is really annoying. And this is what I meant by time consuming. This thing can take you a bunch of tries before you find the right sword, because like I said before, there's about, oh my gosh, I'm gonna ass beat. There's about like 100 swords in this map. Well, I'll probably say like, I don't know, 50 to like 80 swords. Maybe 100 is a little 100 is a little too crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But there's a lot of swords that you have to go through. Alright, that one broke. Now I have to pick up another sword. Usually what happens is you either kill the boss before you find the right sword, or okay, I'm gonna ass beat, or you die before you can even find the right sword. But you can pop your Shikai if you want. It's really up to you. I think the Zangetsu Bankai fight has like the most HP, so the Zangetsu Bankai fight is like the easiest to do just because it has the most HP and it does like the least amount of damage, but they're still really hard to do overall, so it doesn't really matter which one you pick. Just try your best. Oh, okay, I'm about to die. All right, that sword broke. I'm like on my 10th sword right now and I still cannot find the sword. Now if you see a sword glowing like that one, it's just a bug. It doesn't mean that's the right sword, so just ignore it, or you can pick it up if you want. Oh, that's not good. And that sword broke. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pick the sword up. All right, sword HP. Oh, that's not good. I might die. Oh my gosh, I might die. That one broke. Okay, that one broke. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot find the, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, nah. But yeah, that is basically what you have to do. So have fun. So you complete that and you find the right sword, then you just practically get Bankai. It's literally that simple. Like getting Bankai isn't like a hard concept, but it's just like very annoying. And that wraps it up with my beginner guide for update 1. I showed you how to get Bankai, I showed you how to become a Quincy, and I also showed you how to get Vollstandig. What the hell? Hope this video did help you out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and you know, all that good stuff. I'm getting my ass beat right now.
Shoot my shot like a fucking heat seeker. Off of the molly and the coke, she a keeper. No, I really love her, but no, I don't need her. No, it sounds bad, but I never wanna leave her. Yeah, I've been in my bag for a long, long time. I've been going down the road, it's a long, long ride. And the only one I want is you, my side. We gon' split this shit up like it was apartheid.